Hello. Today we're talking about numbers. There are so many numbers out there that it was decided upon we need to categorize these numbers. So one of the biggest categories they came up with is real numbers, or capital R. Now real numbers are pretty much all the numbers on the number line. Every single number, every point on that number line is a real number. Now, in the real numbers, we have two sets. We have the rational numbers and the irrational numbers. Now, let's look first at the irrational numbers. Irrational numbers, or capital I, is a real number that cannot be expressed as a fraction of integers, a decimal that neither terminates nor repeats and cannot be expressed as a fraction of integers. In other words, irrational numbers cannot be written exactly. If you have a number such as pi, or the square root of 2, or e, or any other number that goes on without a pattern, you can't write it exactly, that's irrational. Now that means that rational numbers, denoted by q, are real numbers that can be expressed as a fraction of integers. Terminating decimal can be expressed as a fraction of integers. A repeating decimal can be expressed as a fraction of integers. Basically, rational numbers are, if you can write it exactly, it's a rational number. So 23 is a rational number, negative 32 is a rational number, 0.246 is a rational number, 333, 3333 repeating, 3636, 3636 repeating. Any number that has a number that you can write exactly, even if it repeats, is rational. So most of the numbers we work with are rational, and so they broke them up into a few more groups. The integers, denoted as z, are basically your positive and negative whole numbers. So all your negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all those. Halves are not included, thirds are not included, anything in between those numbers are not included, but integers are all those positive and negative whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by W, and those are 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's no negatives in the whole numbers, just the positive 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Here's a hint to help remember them. 0 looks like it's a whole, so that's part of the whole numbers. And the last set are natural numbers, denoted by capital N. Natural numbers are just your counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, 9, all the way up to as far as you want to go. There's no limit. So here's a hint. It's natural to count. So natural numbers are counting numbers. So to look at this all again, we have the set of all real numbers. That's pretty much every number out there. Broken down into two sets. We have the rational numbers and the irrational numbers. Rationals you can write, irrationals go on forever. Inside the rational numbers, you have the integers. Inside the integers, you have whole numbers. Inside the whole numbers, you have the natural numbers. So the number 4, for example, is a natural number. It is a whole number. It is an integer, and it is rational, and it is real. So if I wanted to list everything that the number 4 is in, I could write R, Q, Z, W, and N. Hope this helps. Thanks.